Hey guys, Angry Owl Auto is located in Jordan, New York. If you don't know where that is, it's about 20 minutes away from Syracuse. We do custom and restoration work. We love old cars here. Each of us have at least one. It seems to me that engineers back in the day were also artists. They spend extra time on the knobs, the interiors, the outside trim, just everything on the cars. Everything nowadays is mass produced. All the buttons look the same. There's no real passion in it anymore. It's all about that dollar sign and getting that car sold. Not that we don't still work on a select few of new cars, but our heart's with the old ones. When we opened up, we did everything with cars. We did collision work, we did mechanical, and most of it was on new cars. The old cars, which is everybody's passion in the shop, just sat there. Occasionally we'd blow off the dust off them, but they'd continue to sit there. I know myself, I've been working in a body shop since I was 14 years old. Seeing how I'm almost 40 now, we got a little burned out doing that. So we quit. And although in this area, the new daily driven vehicles is where the money is. But that's just not us. Working on cars has always been in our family. It's in our blood. Both my grandfathers worked on cars, one of which had a body shop in the 50s. And granted, the vehicles he worked on were everyday vehicles of the time past. They're still going to be remembered as the work of art that they were. We like working on customers' cars because when you go to a car show and you see 10, 15 cars that you've worked on, it feels good. I love that feeling. The cars nowadays are just not exciting. I mean, yeah, you know, they might be fun to drive and everything, some of the fast ones, but hopping in an old car is like a time capsule. It could bring you back to your past. It'll bring you back to a time that you may not even lived in. It brings you back to a whole period of something you've never even experienced, and it gives you a little glimpse of that. It's exciting for kids, you know. You don't see a lot of kids like pointing out to their dad or whatever when, you know, a newer car drives by. It has to be something pretty exciting for them to do that. But if it could be any old car, it could be a Frazier, it could be a Model A, it could be a old Roadrunner. They just, you know, they see it and it's unlike what they normally see. Now that we're not working on new cars, we do everything on old cars, from frame-off restorations to a little dent in the hood or something. There's no job too small or too big. I work here with my brother, my mom and dad, and Jamie. Well, thanks a lot, guys. Keep following us. Still working on the 68?
Kind of.
Not really. Is it all together? When's it going to be on the road?
That's way off.
It's mostly painted. It runs now. What could be holding you back? Just a bow tie on the front end?
No, I took that off too.
You took that off?
Probably got a Ford parked in front of it.
Oh yeah, he's probably got a Ford parked. That'll never move.
That broke down in front of it. No, I hooked up some wiring and that's about it. That's all I've done.
I don't know how you live.
Not me neither.
Because Chevy is the heartbeat of America. How do you live without a heartbeat?
I don't know. I've been doing okay for a while. You see the first 3 letters on my...
On your what?
On the wagon plate number?
The plate number. EKG?
Yep.
EKG.
Mom always called it the heartthrob.
That's the heartthrob? How's that working for you? Because I don't even know if it'd work on like mothers anymore. Because that's a 1956 wagon.
Yeah.
So all the mother's kids are probably out of the house at this point. There ain't gonna be any car seats in that wagon, Jamie.
I hope not.
This car you've watched in the video is a 1950 Dodge that I got from Jamie, the guy I work with, that never goes on camera. I probably had it, I don't know, 4 or 5 years. I think he had it for 8. He was the one that did the whole tail end conversion. He did a lot of the work on it. He put the side pipes on it, the radius about in the doors. He made the rear fender skirts. I started doing the front end on it. I got to finish that up. Back quarter panels are off a 51 Ford. Got a 73 slant 6 out of a Dart in it. It's automatic. Gets great gas mileage. Very, very reliable. I drive it quite often. It's great because I don't have to clean it or do anything really other than put a tiny bit of gas in it. It rides pretty good for being lowered. He shaved the door handles. He did all the interior in it, or I think he had his dad do it. I'm doing the front end of the Dodge. I got a Buick grill I'm putting in it. I got to French both headlights. I'm changing the body line in the front, and I have a 55 Chevy pickup front bumper I'm going to put on it. I'm going to try to move it in closer to the car. It should change the whole front end. It's great having it at car shows now because nobody knows what it is unless they look at the window sticker. It's a great car to drive. Thanks a lot.